What is up, everybody? Zoo back here once again in No Man's Sky, and today we're talking about some must-have mods if you're a PC player. Now, these mods only work on PC. If there's things that you can do on console, I'm not aware of them. So, sorry about that. But I'm going to show you some of the mods I use that I think improve the game a lot. They're mainly quality of life type stuff. I'm going to show you what I use and show you a side-by-side comparison of what the mod does with, or what the game is without the mod and what the game is with the mod, if that makes sense. All right, so first let's just talk about mods. Aren't mods cheating, Zoo? It depends. There are mods that you can get for No Man's Sky that will just give you everything for free or make it so you can never die, things like that. But there's many other mods that very talented people have made that change the graphics. You know, there's mods that can change make the planets more varied, all kinds of stuff. But since I'm a streamer and I make content for you guys, I don't like to mess with the game too much. I like mine to be as similar to yours as possible, but there are a few mods I use. Okay, first up, this is one that I always found annoying. When I want to craft this metal plating, I gotta wait for that circle to go around. Now, it's not the biggest inconvenience in the world, but when you get into high-end crafting and you're making stasis devices and stuff, and you need to make 100 glass, this becomes very long and tedious. So now I'm going to show you what that's like with the mod enabled. Okay, and now here's crafting with the mod enabled. Single clicks. Whoops. But it's just a single push of the button or keyboard. Boom, 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 boom. Much quicker. So that is fast clicks, or it's called something like that. I'll link all of these in the description below so you can check them out for yourself. But that one, I think, is very useful. It should be in the options already, but it's not. So that's one I suggest. Okay, now the next mod I use is a graphical one. I believe it's called FineLOD or something like that. There'll be a link in the description, but this is supposed to make the draw distance better, reduce the pop-in. So here we are without the mod. So let's just, take a run around this planet, see how it loads in. This is a really nice planet. See over here is looking a bit like it's not loaded in. There it goes. Okay, so there we are without the mod. Now let's put the mod back on. Okay, and we're back with the mod on. Now this is the FineLOD mod. It's supposed to make the draw distance better. I think it does. I feel like I see a difference, but maybe that's just me. Whenever I land, there's always grass. And I don't usually see the pop-in when I land. I could see it if I look really far up ahead, but I think what this one basically does is just ups that draw distance higher than what the game is set at. But it makes this planet anyway, and a lot of others, look really good. Yeah, so I think this mod makes the game look a lot better. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so here we are up in our ship in space without the mod on. The mod I use for this cleans up space, removes a lot of the asteroids, but most importantly, when you pulse, it cuts down on all this graphics coming at you. Because when you stream, this always messes up. So for me, it's a problem. For you, it might not be a problem. You might like it. It's not a big deal. Or you might be happy with the way space looks. So here's space without the mod, and and pulsing without the mod. Okay, and now we are here in space with the mod on, and you can see it's a lot cleaner. Not as many asteroids. And let's see when we pulse. Now this is the big difference. I mean, that is a lot better to me than having all those stars coming at your face, and it looks better on stream. So for me, this one is really, really good. I'm going to show you one more. Okay, so similar to the fast click mod, which makes it so you don't have to wait for that circle to go around, I also use the fast text mod, which makes it so when you talk to guys like this, the text just is, boom, it's right there. You know? You can go through these menus like just, you know, so much faster. Because there's no reason, you know, whatever, it should have to take as long as it does to when you get in conversations with these guys. Just be mindful that sometimes you might want to read this stuff. But basically this mod just makes the text appear immediately. So yeah, that is going to do it for the mods that I use and I recommend. There's other mods out there. And like I said, I mean, some are just for cheating and, you know, they give you everything free in the game. And you can use those if you want. I mean, No Man's Sky is a kind of game, you play it how you want to play it. And how you play it is not going to affect how I play it. So if, you know, another player wants to use all the mods that just give you everything for free that many of us spent hours and hours acquiring, that's fine. It's not going to affect my game in any way. So, you know, there are those type of mods, but the quality, there's a lot of quality of life mods for No Man's Sky that are definitely worth checking out. But I want to remind you all, before you start messing with mods on your computer, you know, make sure you know what you're doing and make sure you know how to back up your No Man's Sky save. If you don't, I'm sure there's a video on YouTube that'll teach you how to do that. But that's one thing you want to do. And also with mods, anytime No Man's Sky comes out with an update, most of the mods, or some of the mods, may not work. So you got to wait for the mods to be updated. However, they seem, the ones I'm using were updated almost immediately after the last update. So they're very supported. So links in the description to the mod site if you want to try this out for yourself. And thank you so much for watching this video, taking the time. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down, leave a comment, say what you didn't like about it. And if you want, subscribe. That would really help me out. You guys have been showing a lot of love for the channel, and man, I appreciate it so much. So thank you all. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.